to my favorite bunch of beauties. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monday morning makeup number 39. I have been absent for the past 2 weeks and we will get into why I have been gone for 2 weeks somewhere in this video as part of normal conversation. I am also going to be using a new palette to my collection, and that is the Gothic palette from Cosmic Brushes. And this palette is currently out of stock, but it is supposed to be restocked on the 17th. So in about 4 days. So perfect timing for me to show you this palette. And I will open it up here for you. And I don't normally do this, but before we get started with the makeup portion, I'm going to do some quick swatches. There are 12 shadows in this palette, as you can see. You can also see that it's very purple themed and it's a little bit on the dark side. And yeah, we are going to get started. There looks like there are 2 for 6 mattes and then 6 shimmers slash duochrome slash one that looks like a matte with sparkle in it, which is the black one. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump in, and we are going to start with this first shade here, which is Chosen. Really buttery and creamy, and this one is indeed a duochrome. It goes from a pink to a green, and I wish I had better lighting to show you that. Let's see if we do the mirror trick. Yeah, you can sort of see the shift in the mirror. So that's the shade Chosen. Next to that is a matte, and that one is called Phantom. And that is Phantom. Then there is Serpent. So Serpent is here, and then the last one on this row is called Powerful, and that is another shimmery shade. That one is purple. And because I did not wear short sleeves today, I'm only going to be doing 6 shades on my hand. Wipe this off, and then I'll do the other 6. Well, then I'll just do the other 6 on this hand. But the next shade is Immortal, and it is like a sort of powder pink shade, even though it looks more white here. And then there's Nocturnal, and it's Nocturnal does sort of look like a duochrome to me, but that's Nocturnal. Then we'll go to the next hand, and the next one is definitely a duochrome. It's one of those white to pink duochromes, and it is called Obscure. So that is Obscure. It actually looks blue. So there's some blue and some pink, and it looks white, but this is one of those flaky shades. The next one is Supreme. And this is Supreme. Alright, so between the last clip and this one, I have had a whole hour conversation, I feel like, with my son. So I went on ahead and swatched the rest of the shades. So we stopped off with the shade Supreme, which is this shade right here. And the next shade here is called Pale Moon. Then you have Lace. Is that a Lace? And then you have Altar, and then you have Gothic. So those are the last of the shades, and I am going to wipe this off of my hand. We are going to zoom in and we will get started. Alright, we are zoomed in, and I am going to put a primer on, and this is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer, and I have it in this one I have actually not used yet. I feel like I got that one from what is the name of it, BoxyCharm. I think I did, but I also still had the small one. so I never opened this one. So this is my first crack at using the full-sized version. And I am going to start with my brows first while I let this settle in. And I said I was going to tell you all why I have not been here on YouTube. And it is a very simple answer to the question. I'm going to use this as my mirror. The first week actually, I did put a post in my community section and just let you know that I was having a rough time with some pain. Sometimes pain is a little bit harder to control than other times. Since then, I have had a conversation with my rheumatologist and had my duloxetine increased, so I went from 30 to 60. Believe me when I tell you that worked, and my pain is like 80% better. 85, well, let's say 85% better, so very manageable. And I also, on this past Friday, went to see the chiropractor, not the chiropractor, acupuncturist for the first time. That is part of my benefits with my insurance. So I was able to go see the chiropractor. He was really nice too. But he told me I was a mess. I do have lots of things going on. So we kind of joked about the fact that I'm a mess. And he was like, I'm going to have fun with you. But he was really nice. And he told me how different pain points in the hands and the arms and the feet will work for back pain and fibromyalgia. So I had my first acupuncture session on Friday, and I have made appointments for the next ones, which are unfortunately not going to be until January. And the reason why they won't be until January is the next reason that I have not really been making videos. And that is because this brow looks weird. It looks like thick. I may have overdone it. We'll see. Let me brush them out. I am getting myself ready for a surgery that I am having on the 21st, the day after my birthday. I decided that it was time, and I am going to be having a hysterectomy. And I am very happy about that. And I done brushed some of my brows off. I am ready to let this instrument of no good use leave my body. You can take it and throw it in the trash. I know they do biopsies and all that good stuff on it, but I'm ready for it to go. It serves me no purpose. And I went for my pre-op appointment with my primary doctor on Wednesday, and he was like, good for you. You don't need it. All it does is sit there and increase your chance of cancer and hold cancer. So he definitely is in agreement with me having it done. So that will be happening on the 21st. So weird timing, because I think I have to stay in the hospital overnight because of other issues that I have, and they want to watch me closely. But I will be coming home on the 22nd, which is the day before Thanksgiving. So needless to say, I will not be participating in the cooking and preparation. So Thanksgiving is going to be at my house. My husband is going to do the turkey and ham because he likes to smoke it in his smoker. So he'll be doing the turkey and the ham. I am going to go ahead and do my base with the thing that I can never remember the name of, the Mario Master Eye Prep and Satin Deep. And I'm going to grab the brush that I just saw, this one. This brush, which is a primer brush. And we're going to go ahead and prime away. But yeah, my husband is going to be doing the ham and the turkey. And I am going to do whatever I can buy. Like rolls, I was telling my son, rolls and apple pie. And don't come for me because I don't make potato salad. But the Giant has this good deviled egg potato salad. So I am going to be buying that. I should probably clear that with my sisters because I don't want somebody to make potato salad. But that potato salad is good. I had it at a luncheon that we had at work. And we have a luncheon actually coming up this weekend. Guess what I'm buying? Deviled egg potato salad. So don't ask me to cook anything. Alright. So I am just going to set this with the powder here at the bottom. And then after this we are going to dig into this Gothic palette. And if you feel like you missed out on it, like I was saying before, it will be released on the 26th, not the 26th, the 17th at 6 p.m. UK time. So you got to do the conversion, 6 p.m. UK time. And where is my, what did I do? I am a complete mess. Oh. So I'm going to grab this palette and I'm going to go in with the shade Lace, which is this shade here. It's the only sort of mid-tone shade that I could use as a transition. And we will put that in the crease. So yeah, that is what is going on. So I've been doing a lot of getting my house cleaned, so I don't have to worry about that and having all my pajamas and cleaning, like washing a whole bunch of clothes. I have all of my pajamas all folded up and ready. I have like comfortable clothes, like sweatsuits and like those soft two-piece velour sets. I have all that stuff already. So when I am sort of recuperating or recovering, I don't have to worry about clean clothes. I have watched too many YouTube videos on people doing recovery after hysterectomy. I am supposed to be having a laparoscopic and vaginal hysterectomy, but I have a calcified fibroid. I have a calcified fibroid and the fibroid. And the only reason I'm talking about this is because this channel is, while it is about beauty, it is about health and wellness and aging. So this just kind of fits right in. And so I have a large calcified fibroid. And I think it's like right at the top of my uterus. She said that's why I can feel it. So she said that while her plan is to do I need that big brush. Her plan is to do the laparoscopic and vaginal hysterectomy. She may end up having to do a abdominal hysterectomy. Yeah, we'll use this one. And I am going to go into the shade Phantom, and that's going to go all over the lid. So we'll see. So I'm planning for anything. I have already started packing my hospital bag, which is basically just going to be a backpack, because whatever I wear to the hospital is what I will be wearing home from the hospital. I do have some pajamas or sort of a nightshirt to wear so I can be comfortable at night. But other than that, there's not much going to be in my bag. I'm going to put a charger in there. I'm going to take my Kindle so I can read or watch YouTube videos if I feel like it. Like, I may not. Hopefully they have me on the pain pump, because that's what I'm going for. This kind of sticks right where you put it, but you can still sort of blend it out. But I do see a concentrated spot where I first put it. So yeah, that's it. Some pajamas, some little footies, just stuff like that, just for the night stay. If I don't have to stay, fine. I'm not going to have a big old bag packed for the hospital like a whole bunch of people do. It is just going to be a few things. I am hoping that I will be pretty much resting and not too much worried about anything else. My husband did say he would stay with me if I had to stay overnight. That is if they let him. And I'm assuming that they will. Oh, I am making a mess. See, this eye is always fine. This eye right here always does something crazy. And then I have to go back and adjust this eye for that eye. But we'll see. We'll make this work out. But yeah, so getting ready for that is the reason why I have not been doing YouTube videos, besides the fact that I have been kind of on the tired side. I have been doing nothing but pretty much working, coming home, and doing what I needed to do once I got home. I'm going to take this brush, just a plain brush with nothing on it, and try to blend this a little bit better. Especially this side. I think I need to go back over it with that shade Lace, because I feel like this kind of came up a little bit further than I wanted it to. Yeah, let's do that shade Lace again. Just a bit to sort of blend this out. Okay. Lord, the eyes gonna be sisters and not twins today. So I am going to take this little brush. No, that's not what I want. Come on, brushes. It's probably sitting there looking right at me. Sure is. I am going to take this Sonia Kashuk brush here, and I am going to go into the shade Chosen, which is right here. This one is a duochrome. This one is very soft and buttery, almost to the point of being creamy. And we'll put this into the inner portion of the eye. And we'll bring it over a little bit. We'll bring it up and over a bit. So, once again, you all pray for me that this surgery goes well with no complications, and that I have a decent recovery. I don't expect to be completely pain-free, but I don't want to have a lot of pain. Alright, so come away from the eyes for a moment because they are getting on my nerves. Let's see. I feel like this part just does not want to do what I want it to do. Like I can see color on my brush, so it's doing something, but okay. So we're going to come away from the eyes for a moment. I am going to go ahead and do my foundation. So I'm going to take, let's use this brush here. This is the Jumbo base brush from Sonia Kashuk. I'm going to spray this with my Fix Plus. We are going to be using the Kosas Kosas Revealer foundation, and I have it in the shade Warm 340. It is a warm deep neutral shade. Alright, and we are going to do what we do here and put it everywhere. And we'll get the rest with this brush and apply. And I am still planning actually to do Vlogmas. I might as well say that. I am still planning to do Vlogmas. I do have some videos filmed already, and I am trying to get other videos filmed. I think I can pretty much get myself started. I actually sat down and thought about how many videos I actually have to pre-do. Well, actually, I don't have to drive myself crazy, but the fact that I already do 3 videos a week, that's like already 12 videos that I'm just going to do the way I normally do them, like every week. But then I have to sort of plan out the way I want to fill up the rest of those days, or how I plan to film the rest of those days. So I have started filming some of them. I am going to try to pre-film a few more before it is time for surgery, and then we'll see where we go from there. But I do plan to participate in Vlogmas, and I also do have something planned for the new year. So I am trying to sort of not pre-plan, but make a plan for how I want my channel to go going forward. I mean, it's not going to change much, but I do still plan to, I want to put my concealer on first. And this is one of the things that I picked up during the Sephora sale, was the Kosas Conceal Revealer. Is it still a revealer? Lord, they put it on the bottom. Yeah, foundation, and I have it in 08W. This is the one that they chose for me. We'll see. But yeah, I do plan to make plans for how I want to have my channel go moving forward. I don't want to sort of wing it. I'm gonna just use this thing that I need to clean actually. Let me see, do I have a smaller one? I think I may have a smaller one of these. Oh, I have a jumbo concealer brush. I actually need to wash brushes again. Yeah, but I want to have a definite plan, and I keep saying the same thing, going forward, and not just wing it with my videos. I want to know where I'm going. I want to have consistency with the type of content that I'm doing. So we'll see. I have high hopes for 2024. Yep, they picked a good a good concealer for me. I like this one. It looks like it has just the littlest bit of orange in it. So it does cancel out the darkness around my eyes very well. I'm going to take my foundation brush actually and just kind of press up under here. So we're just going to grab a powder brush, and I'm using the Kosas Cloud Set powder in the shade Softly. And I'm going to set my entire face with this. All right, and I am going to use, is this the bronzer? No, this might be, yeah, no, this is the blush. Remember the Cover FX little duos? I have this one in Suntan Bronze. I believe I got this from, BoxyCharm a while back. And I don't even know if they sell these anymore. But I'm going to use the bronzer from this set. So I am going to take the Niji Pro brush, Sonia Kashuk, and we are just going to bronze. Ooh, it is very powdery, for sure. But I love the shade of it. And I hadn't used this in a while, so I decided to take this out and throw it on into the makeup basket. So that is that. Maybe I will use this as a topper. We'll see. I'm going to take the Sephora blush brush and the RMS blush in the shade Hanky Panky. And this is the newer one that I bought. And I am going to put that on my cheeks. Alright, blush is done. Let's see, do I want to go back over? Let's see, let's just try it lightly. So I am going to take, and this is probably a blush brush too. It just says cheek. But I am going to use this for this shade right here. I'm going to try to use that as like a blush topper. And we'll see how that goes. No, it kind of, I think it kind of adds color, but it is sort of a topper at the same time. And I don't have another highlighter, so that is going to be what it is. And I need to turn my fan on. All right, so face is done. I'm going to do my eyeliner, and then we'll get back into the palette. So my eyeliner is going to be the Loreal Kajal Longwear eyeliner in the shade Aubergine Kohl. So that's what that looks like. And we'll just turn that up a bit so you can see what the shade looks like. And this is going to go on the waterline. And we're going to use the Sephora Puff so I don't disturb too much of my makeup. And this shade is actually perfect for this palette. So eyeliner is on, and I am going to go back into the palette, and we are going to go back into the shade Phantom, which is this shade here. I'm going to take the Sonia G Pencil Pro, and we're going to put this under there's something. We're going to just do a little bit of liner here, and I'll stop right at the outside of the pupil. And let me brush that off. I'm going to use the same brush. We're going to go into the shade Lace and go the rest of the way under. And I'm going to go into the shade Pale Moon. Same brush, I just brushed it off. This is Pale Moon. This is going to be the inner corner highlight. So here. And up this way a little bit. Alright, and I'm going to use two different mascaras. I am going to use, and I hope this is not waterproof, it just says Carbon Black. I have a new telescopic mascara. Actually, it's not new, but it's been unused. So we will do the lower lashes with this, and let me get a closer mirror. Alright, and then I'm going to take another L'Oreal mascara, and this is the Voluminous, but this is in the shade Deep Violet, I think it is. I think this is in the shade Deep Violet. So we are going to use this. Alright, so we are going to use this one on the upper lashes. And this is what this looks like. Let me cover my face. Let's show you. There we go. That is what that looks like. So it's a purple mascara. And I am just going to put that on the upper lashes. And I'll be right back. Alright, so eyes are done. I am going to take a plum lip liner from MAC and line my lips. Okay, and the lipstick that I am going to be using today is from Clinique, and it's one of the Lip Pop Color Pop lip colors, and this is in the shade Grape Pop. It's got all kinds. Do I like this shade? My look feels very monochromatic, which is fine with me. Alright, and I'm just going to spray my face here. And this is the Fenty Beauty Baby What It Do, and they discontinued this. And all I have is this left, and I wish they would not have. The spray is fine. Like, I can hardly feel that I'm spraying my face with it. I like this. I don't know why they would have discontinued that, but I will zoom out and I will be right back. Alright, so I am back and this is the final look, and it is feeling very monochromatic, but it works. And I do like Cosmic Brushes formula in their palettes. This palette is only $28. I think the shipping is what gets you, but the palette is itself is only $28. I think the shipping was like $12. The only shade that I have used so far, and I noticed this, I stayed on, there's like two sides. There's like a warm purple side and there's like a cool purple side. So I stayed on the warm purple side. I had a little bit of an issue with this one when I first applied it to the lid, and it felt like it kind of stuck in that one spot. It did blend out into the crease, but I still had like that little concentrated area where it looked like it kind of stuck. And that was the only issue that I had with the palette. This shade Chosen, you see a dip in it already. It is very creamy. It's almost like a, it's like a putty shade. It is a gorgeous multi-chrome, I want to say. At least it's a duochrome, but really pretty color. The shade Lace was perfect for a transition shade. This, and like I said twice before, it will be restocked on the 17th. So if today is Monday the 13th, so by Friday, yeah, by Friday it's going to be re-released, 6 p.m. UK time. Let me see. Well, I live on the East Coast, so for me, let's see. UK time versus Eastern. So the UK is 5 hours ahead of us. So that should be 1 o'clock Eastern time. Yeah. That should be 1 o'clock Eastern time, which is pretty much when everything else releases. So if you want it, be on their website, because things tend to sell out really quickly on the Cosmic Brushes website. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you are already subscribed, please make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I have a new video coming out. Have a great day, and don't let your day be a waste of makeup. Bye.